This is a 4-gallon plastic bow front tank, and I find it an ideal size for cherry shrimp. When fed sparingly, the shrimp tend to eat up the algae, and with loads of aquatic plants, little of the nutrient gets into the water column, so algae is kept at a minimum. As you can see, the shrimp are breeding in the tank. There are several shrimplets approaching the bit of fluval bug bite on the bottom left. All the plants are doing very well in this tank. There are a couple of rocks with Anubias attached that make up the bulk of the flora, but since there's no hardscape, the tank is, I think, a little less interesting than it could be. So since my friend Charles has another tank that is in need of more flora, what I'd like to do is remove the ornaments that have Anubias attached from this tank and replace them with some small ornaments or rock, so that this tank will have a hardscape, and the 55-gallon, which is in need of plants and already has some Anubias, will have a more attractive scape. I decided to remove only one of the rocks with Anubias attached and replace that with some dragonstone. I think that looks alright. Here's a look at Charles' 55-gallon tank. You can see that the Anubias decoration on the far right is completing the scape. You have some unidentified stem plants, light and dark green stripes. I'm not sure what those are. But the piece of Mopani driftwood on the left, or in between those stem plants, has Java fern attached to it, and the tallest stem plant in the center is lucky bamboo. There's a piece of anacharis that floats free in the tank. Sometimes planting it works, but with these boisterous fish, particularly the silver dollar, plants often become uprooted in coal slag substrate. But the planting of this fertilized tank is coming along well, and the angelfish and true Siamese and silver dollar appear right happy.